Hey there, it's Josh again from Copeland Technology Solutions, and today I wanted to break down how you schedule a meeting within Microsoft Teams. Now, as far as Microsoft Teams goes, there's actually a bunch of different ways that you can schedule a meeting with your colleagues in order to, get work done. So without further ado, let's just dive right into it, huh? So, as you can see, I have my fake organization here that we've kind of been, going along with as far as Microsoft Teams goes. And you can see, the JShow Corp, we're open for business. I've got some members to the team, and, I want to have a nice kickoff meeting for this new business and, really get the team together and get them all ready to go to work. So within the general team, which is the main team that, takes focus when you create a new organization within Teams, you can actually see up here at the top right corner, we have this little meet button. And this would be available with each meeting. If we went to the weekly staff meeting that we were looking to have, if you remember, a few weeks back I had a video on OneNote. If we go here, we can just actually click here. We can either meet right away with everyone, just anyone that's in this channel, they'll get the little notification and the ping just saying, hey, we're trying to meet now. Or we can go ahead and schedule that meeting. So if we go in here, we can schedule the meeting with everyone that's here. So we'll just go ahead. We'll go, kickoff meeting, and we'll let's just add Peter and Trey White, and let's go ahead and we're just going to be meeting from today from, we'll say 4 to 4:30. And we can add the location. We'll say it's on Microsoft Teams, so that way no one knows that we're not, meeting in person anywhere. And we'll just go ahead, kickoff meeting for the new corporation. And then we'll go ahead and send it out. And everyone that is, selected as a attendee, they'll get a, email just saying, hey, you're being invited to a Teams meeting. And if you even see here, just in the general, team channel, anyone that's within that channel would also see that I scheduled a kickoff meeting for the new corporation. And we can go in here and we can edit it and everything like that. So the fun thing we can also do is if you go into my calendar now, you can see that kickoff meeting has been added to my schedule. We're good to go. Ta-da. While we're in the calendar, let's just go ahead. We can, meet now with anyone, or we can also go ahead and schedule a new meeting or schedule a live event. We'll go ahead and just go ahead and set this meeting for party planning 2020. And we'll just add our friend Bill Lumberg. He's going to go ahead. He's going to hop in this meeting, and we'll set that from 4:30 to 5 o'clock. I can also go ahead. It has Scheduling Assistant, if you're familiar with that within Microsoft Outlook. It'll go ahead and just kind of break down any sort of compatibility issues you may have with that meeting as far as time is concerned. So if Bill already had prior obligations, there would be a meeting here. I wouldn't, I could still schedule it, but, I would just kind of have to know that Bill's probably not going to make that meeting if I go ahead and schedule it on him. So we'll just go ahead, we'll hit send, and we'll go back to details here first. So party planning for 2020, and we'll just go ahead, we'll send it over to Bill. Bill will get that, and you can see my calendar's already starting to fill up, as it usually does. And we'll go ahead, and we have, the few meetings that we have here. One of the other ways, if you remember, back to my other videos, within chat, you can actually go ahead and schedule a meeting with, a colleague directly from chat. So we can actually just go right in here, and if you go down, we can schedule a meeting down here at the bottom, and we'll just go ahead and proposal recap. So we needed Trey to go ahead and take care of that proposal for 123 Fake Street. We'll set that for Wednesday. To go over 123 Fake Street proposal. We'll go ahead, we'll get that sent off to Trey, and you can see in the calendar there, boom, proposal recap. We are good for Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Now, those are just a few of the ways you can go ahead and set up a meeting within Microsoft Teams. Additionally, if you're more used to Outlook, if you kind of like setting up meetings through there, you can still schedule a Teams meeting from within Outlook. So once you have Teams installed, if you go in here into Outlook, you can go ahead and see I have my Outlook set up for my fake corporation. And we'll just go ahead under New Items, where you would usually set a meeting. You can actually see right down here, there's the ability to set a new Teams meeting. So we'll go ahead, we'll hit that. And we'll just call this, let's see, we'll call it the pizza party. And we'll have a pizza party. We'll put up on Tuesday. We'll say 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. There we go. And we'll say, we can add anyone really for this. Let's just go ahead and do Bill at, boom. We'll add Bill, and we'll add Trey White as well. So you can see everyone that's here is going to go ahead and get a Teams meeting. Everyone can join in from a phone number if we absolutely needed to. However, there's no need for that because it's going to be a in-person meeting. In person but distant, if that makes sense. So we'll go ahead. We'll just have the pizza party where I'm planning to send fake pizza to my fake employees, and we can all eat pizza together while on Microsoft Teams. So if we go ahead and send that out, everyone will get a invite to the Teams meeting, and they'll have it show up in their Outlook. But outside of that, that's those are all the ways that you can set a meeting within Microsoft Teams, and it's there's definitely a way for everyone. So if you're more comfortable doing it from within chat, go ahead. If you want to go ahead and set it up through the team that you're working with your colleagues, you can do it that way. If you find that just picking a time on the calendar is easiest, and you double click whatever time you're used to, you can certainly go ahead and set it up that way. So plenty of ways to set a meeting within Microsoft Teams, and whatever way is best for you is good for the organization too. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help and help you get set up and going in Microsoft Teams.